All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Keep going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Look at the rocket ship. Dogecoin ready to rocket. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got a lot to talk about today. We got Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few other meme tokens that we will take a look at. Of course, we'll look at the news and the charts and do all of that as well. But first, yesterday, if you caught the live stream, I put a rocket on the chart at the request of the chat. I put a rocket on the chart and I put it out over to the right on Tuesday. And somebody asked, well, why are you putting it for tomorrow? Why not now? And I was like, it'll be tomorrow. And look, I didn't even touch the rocket. I didn't touch the rocket. I just put it there and look what happened. The Dogecoin candles just curled right around the rocket. And it was like, okay, I like that. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Just went right around the rocket. As typical with Dogecoin and the way Dogecoin trades, and something I've been noticing, I put these lines on, these horizontal lines, and they're all at the 1 cent intervals. Because what happens is Dogecoin just tends to accumulate right around these areas. It's amazing how it works. It just accumulates penny by penny by penny is just how it goes. So last night when Doge was dipping right around 22 cents, what did it do? It dipped just below 21.9, 21.8, and then popped back up, went up to the next penny line, 23 cents, used that as a resistance for a while. And then this morning, following the rocket ship, of course, followed the rocket ship back up. And where did it go? Not 23.2 or 23.4 or 23. No, it's right up to 24. So penny by penny by penny. That's okay. I'll go penny at a time as long as we go to 25 and then 26 and then 27 and then that'll be all right. That'll be all right. So that's what we've got to start with today is these sort of pennies. The penny intervals seem to be happening. So if I was looking to buy on a dip right now, I would be targeting 22.9, right? 22.9, because if it's going to go down, it's going to go at a penny at a time, 22.9. So when somebody says, hey, Kriss, when's a good time to buy? Or what's my price target? It's at 22.9. Today, it's 22.9. I could say 22.99, 22.95, but yeah, that's the target for the dip. If it comes, it could just follow my rocket and just say, hey, we're going to 25 cents next. We could do that. Bitcoin came up to 105 and then topped out right there, got rejected. Bitcoin got rejected at $105,000. And ETH has just been strong. ETH up 7.5% today, came up to about 27.33 and got rejected there. Again, just following Bitcoin, but trading on ETH up. And as we zoom out a little more on the 2 hour and we see what ETH has done from 1,800 right there, 1,800. That was just about a week ago, for Ethereum to go up almost 50%, almost 50% in a week is huge. Many people were bad talking ETH, but look at that move. And of course, what does that mean for Bitcoin dominance? It means down, 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 down. Bitcoin dominance starting the move downwards, signaling, yes, perhaps altcoin season. This has mainly been ETH versus Bitcoin, but others have been outperforming Bitcoin, like Dogecoin. Solana's done okay. Cardano's done okay. I mean, there's some others doing well. Sui, watching Sui, doing well as well. So that's kind of what's going on overall. And despite Doge being up 3% and ETH being up 7%, the big rocket and all of that, someone eventually is going to come in here and going to say, I told you to buy Moodang. There's always one of those, right? There's always one of those. I wasn't going to buy Moodang. If I missed out on Moodang, oh well, I take the L. But I'm not holding on to Moodang if I had bought it, because what eventually happens is they don't hold their gains and they drop fast. So if you're into one of those and it's going up, take your profits. Remember, it doesn't have to be all or nothing, right? Maybe half or a third or something. Take a little profit there, enjoy that, and let the rest of it ride. If you think it's going to go to the moon, just look at that. Hey, low roller. Still shilling your spell tokens, are you? I'm kidding. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Doge turn green. Inflation cools. That's right. The Trump tariffs are working. Imagine that. All of that fear that there was back in April when all markets were crashing because of the fear of what might happen didn't happen. It was all a bunch of FUD. It was all a bunch of FUD. As I had predicted. I've been saying that for months after month after month. It's just like, but anyway, here we are. Global crypto market cap rises to 3.35 trillion as inflation data eases. One trader flags the heavy sell walls above 104K for Bitcoin. And guess it's actually at 105, as we just saw, because Bitcoin came up to 105 and got rejected. So that is the resistance for Bitcoin right now at 105. But cryptocurrency market overall up on a Tuesday. So fueling risk on sentiment. That would be crypto. Risk on, let's buy, let's go. But Kriss, when should I buy in? What's a good price target? What's the answer? $22.99. $22.99. Not financial advice. Into the block, data shows Bitcoin large transaction volume and daily active addresses are spiking. CoinGlass data reports 165,000 traders were liquidated. That's right, we've got liquidations, and guess what they are? They're red, which means the shorts are getting liquidated. Just in the past hour, $23 million on ETH, as ETH was making that big move up. 15 on Bitcoin. Just in the last hour, we had about 687,000 Doge, but we go to the past 24 hours, and then Doge shows $11 million in liquidations. But look at that, $148 million on ETH. So many people were betting against ETH liquidated. We'd like to see those shorts get liquidated. Dan Crypto's like, look, ETH, pretty insane move again today. Up only as shorts keep getting squeezed and people don't get a dip for an entry if they want to allocate. You want to buy ETH? Well, a week ago, 1800, that was the time. You just missed out on a 50% pump in ETH. But be careful for increased volatility because these things usually end in a quick way. We never know. Be careful. But Dan Crypto is like, insane move today on ETH, following up from the end of last week on the other move from ETH, which, as we showed earlier, makes Bitcoin dominance go down. So that's good for alts. Are we going to have a real alt season? And Trader Allen's just like, alt season. Alt season. The same pattern is happening again. This pattern led to alt season, boosting total 2 by 169x. Another alt season in 2025 is ready to go. Ready to go. Is it going to be just like before? Are we going to see this huge run up in the ETH Bitcoin trading pair? ETH is just going to rocket while Bitcoin just kind of stabilizes. Interesting. We saw it in 2017. Of course, I mean, ETH was so much more lower in price at the time, but Bitcoin was as well. But that was a huge, huge buying of ETH then. I don't think ETH is quite that volatile, but then Bitcoin is much less volatile now than it was back then as well. I know, right? Tishme Bob, not even the same pattern at all. It's just, he's just like got a red arrow and then a green arrow. So a red arrow and a green arrow. Okay, I guess that's a pattern, right? I don't know. Hey, Trader Tardigrade Mike likes to make pretty pictures. And so pretty pictures we get. Nice little pretty pictures. Meanwhile, Dogecoin, it's OI. You know, Dogecoin has an OI. An OI, you know what that is? It's called open interest, which means leverage trading on both the short and the long. That's open interest, also called futures trading. What's happening? More and more people are betting with leverage on Doge with a 64% surge increase in futures open interest over the past week, meaning volatility is about to pick up. The market makers are going to be striking when there's low liquidity, low volume, and they're going to go hunting and sniping the long leverage trades and then turn around and go up and get the shorts again. So we're going to start seeing more volatility. That's what that means to me. The rapid increase in open interest in Doge comes despite the fact that the Bitcoin price has pulled back. It's kind of edging back up though now. But yeah, there is a lot of open interest, a lot of speculative trading on Doge. Somebody knows something, right? Somebody knows something. No, I think they're just all like, the Dogecoin ETFs are going to be coming. Get on the bandwagon now. Because now is the time to accumulate Doge. Here's the Glassnode chart on open interest, and look what's happened the past week. Boom! Boom! That's a level that we haven't seen since early February. on open interest. As Alva, the AI, says, short-term caution, long-term potential. Doge's story right now is all about traders piling in even as price momentum cools off. The surge in open interest signaled a wave of speculation. That's going to give way to consolidation, volume and open interest pulling back post-rally. But right now, it's up there. It is up there. Dogecoin. I didn't get this back up to the top. Sorry. Dogecoin hits critical zone. These are charts we were looking at this morning. Dogecoin pounding away between 25 and 27 cents. That's what Ali has on this chart. This is the critical resistance zone right here. Critical resistance zone. Ali, another good chart for Ali. He's done 2 good charts in a row on Dogecoin. Congratulations to Mr. Ali. Pretty decent chart, I think. Pretty decent chart for Ali. And then we looked at Rec Capital as well. Not as great of a chart, but he's basically saying, look, if we get over this line here, right now where it's futzing around, next line of resistance, 27 cents. 27 cents on the fib line. We looked at that this morning as well. Did you guys see my video this morning? It's a good video. Another good video. If you guys didn't see it, you can go to my YouTube channel and say, hey, will Dogecoin see a parabolic rally? I talk all about parabolic rallies in my video this morning. Check it out. Check it out. Another good video by KrissPax. The third chart, though, and I hadn't seen this before, this is Bitcoin census. Bitcoin census, a bullish MACD crossover for Bitcoin census here. This is zoomed out, looking at the explosion in volatility of Dogecoin from 2023, early 2024, the fallback, the run post-Trump election November, the fallback, and what is next? What is that next move? Well, somebody made a similar chart to this, and that pointed to $1. But I wasn't going to say, oh, Dogecoin's going to $1. But on the weekly, look at the MACD, though. And it is crossing over right now, and many point to that as being the trigger of a big bull run. MACD crossover happening right now on the weekly. The last time we had the MACD crossover, what happened? Dogecoin went up 330%. The time before that, when we had a crossover on the MACD, Dogecoin went up 165%. Well, here we go. We're crossing over. Exactly, Cynthia. Let's go Dogecoin. That's right. Let's go Dogecoin. Rocket ships are fueling up. And Trader Allen's like, one more time. This is on the daily. Now, he's got a death cross and a golden cross, but you don't have a golden cross on a 20 and 50 EMA. That is not the golden cross. It's the 50 and the 200. So Allen's doing a little cheating here. Doing a little cheating. But he still has nice looking charts. So it's still a good looking chart. So I like it. But you know, I just cover everything Dogecoin. I throw it up there and it's just like, yep, that's what we had. 4-month downtrend since January. And here we are turning around. Is this the big uptrend, which means a rocket ship is going? So that's where we start today. Dogecoin right now, hey, it got over 24 cents right before I went live and then rejected because Bitcoin got rejected at 105. So Bitcoin got rejected. We now have 3 red candles on the 15-minute. We have ETH, 3 red candles on the 15-minute. So that means Doge, 3 red candles on the 15 minutes, all lining up together. But it looked like it was ready to go on that next big run today, wasn't it? No Bitcoin. Had to be the party pooper. Let's see if we can get over 105. Nope. It's like hitting its head, right? Resistance. So that's what we got to start today. Hey, how you guys doing? Hugo, why am I negative on Dogecoin reaching $1? I'm not negative about it. I just think it's going to be really hard. It's just going to be hard. Is it likely? It's just a long way to go from here. A long way to go. That's all. Doge is about to become Doge. It's growing up. Big rocket ships. All eyes on Doge. Yes, Ali. 80 cents possibly. Roberto, newbies are welcome. Just enjoy the ride. Just listen in and learn. Good place to learn right here. Are we getting back to 30 cents this week, Bones? This week. Right now, I'm looking at that 27-cent Ali chart and whether we can get over that 27-cent line. Again, penny at a time, right? Just penny at a time. And that's what we'll look for. Is penny at a time. Happy to have more than 400,000 pile up to 600,000. Good target. Good target. Oh, so Roberto, 18-cent average cost, 20,000 coins. Let's go. Would you buy 10 more at 22.5? Hey, if it goes down to 22.5 right now, the way things look, that would be a great entry. Again, right now, 22.9. It might be better because we might not get to 22.5. We have a new member, Bones. Thanks for joining the channel, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. A mini alt season. If you want to set stop losses, that's fine. Most people here are buy and hold, right? And wait for the big moves, not daily traders. So stop losses aren't a big deal. That's really if you're just kind of trading back and forth. Right now, we don't see any huge dumps coming. No black swans or anything like that. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Jaded Fox, you thought that this pump would be in April, and here we are in May doing it. It's all good. It's all good. Rob Reed, you're short, so don't liquidate me. The Doge pump fever. Let's go. I never liked crossovers until now. Hey, that's a good chart, right? MACD crossover. Crossover, 165. Crossover, 330. Crossover, how high can we go? How high can we go? That's a good looking chart. Matafaka is certain Doge will hit $1. Yes, I saw the NBA draft pick lottery. So that's what Dallas got for trading Luka to the Lakers, was the #1 pick. Totally rigged. You know it is. They used to show like the ping pong balls and all that. They don't show that anymore. So you know it's rigged. I feel bad for like Utah and Charlotte. They're just like, man, they don't have a chance. They don't have a chance. Yep, ETH is looking very strong today, Wesley. Yep, we looked at that from Dan Crypto. It's like ETH. Big move. Pax the King is Ali Martinez burner YouTube account. Yeah, Ali doesn't care about me. My coworker is up 2,000 today with his ETH. He's been waiting for months. I know it's been a long time for ETH. And even I was like anti-ETH because it's no longer proof of work. All the miners are gone. The support is gone. And yet it turns around and does this. So, hey, maybe this whole Pectra upgrade and this whole talk about ETH being a leaner L1 blockchain was a long time coming. They should have done it a long time ago. Hey, Drip, how are you? 2021 Dogecoin to $1 song needs to go viral again. Yep. Boston hasn't lost the series yet, Low Roller. Let him play the games. Yes, Tatum's out, but let him play the games. If there was a way for Boston to get Giannis, that'd be awesome. Like trade Jaylen Brown to Milwaukee for Giannis. That's what I said yesterday. I was like, just trade him. But that'll never happen. Is there a specific likelihood the parabolic rally could happen? Or is it purely chance? Well, I mean, there's an awful lot of charts just showing the rest of this bull cycle with big moves coming. So why not? Why not? Some will regret 20-ish cent Doge. I don't know why you don't just buy. Nico will trade Cooper Flag. No. Dallas is not going to make that mistake again. For Giannis, no. They'll want Cooper Flag. He's going to bring in ticket sales, playing along with Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. That's a great team. You want that. Yep, being a little realistic. It's going to be hard. Yeah, Ross, I know. Remember when we talked about buying at 14 cents? That was just a month ago. Just a little over a month ago. Cody, my portfolio diversity for Doge is 91%. What does that mean? That means you've got more Doge than anything else in your portfolio. You are Doge heavy. There are some people out there that are 100% Doge. There are some. George is 250,000 Doge at a 21 cent average. You are in the green. In the green. As we make another attempt at 24 cent Doge during the live. Campcraft Survival, been holding for 3 years. 10 cent average. Boom. Yes. That's sweet. Charlotte needs a new car, everybody. So let's all make sure that Doge goes up so Charlotte can get a new car. Hey, good to have a goal, right? Good to have a goal. You missed PaxCat yesterday. PaxCat was all over the live stream. He was all over the place, even up on the ledge, walking around. He was just causing trouble. I don't know where he is today. I have no idea. You bought in on Doge back in February, been holding 18-cent holding for the long ride. Roberto, awesome. There will be many rally and reset opportunities. Yeah, the 5 to 10 year thing. I mean, we've talked about that, and that's the whole notion where you just buy now and you just forget about it. But I know you guys like to tune in, right, and watch me and get all excited about things that are going on, but it's better to have those diamond hands and just let it be and don't worry about it, because most people make money in crypto by just buying in and just letting it ride for years. Most likely the Celts are dead. Yes, James, but we still have good players and still have a game to play. We'll see what happens. Won't get past 25 cents, Sheehan says. We'll see about that. The big pump is still going to be later in the year. That's what I've been saying. I think this is a mini pump in May, but the big one's going to be in the fall. Trump is going to be on Hannity tonight. But isn't he in like Saudi Arabia or somewhere? I guess it'll be morning over there. I don't know. Don't think it's going to be live. We'll see. Always buy the dip. Hold. Take partial profits on when it goes up. Could do that. Sold all other cryptos a couple days ago. Now all in on Doge. Congratulations to all the buyers a few weeks ago. It was a good time to buy. When ETH pumps, Doge pumps, alt season. George, that's it. It's as simple as that. And both outperform Bitcoin. Celtics in 7. Cavs in 7. It's not looking good for either of them. It could be Indiana against New York in the finals. Everyone was saying, oh, that's going to be great. Cleveland, Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. And now it's like, good possibility neither are there. It's the way it's looking. I'm going to be famous or you're going to be famous? Me? Just hanging out here on YouTube. Having fun. Do you reinvest your profits? Well, that means you're selling, right? So look for opportunities. Ask the 8-ball for confirmation of what? The rocket? Is Dogecoin ready to rocket? Let's see. 8-ball. Let's see what the 8-ball says. Hey, 8-ball, is Dogecoin ready to rocket? And the 8-ball says, cannot predict now. Stupid magic 8-ball. Cannot predict now. Weak. Doge and ETH, coins of the day. Well, ETH isn't a coin anymore, Ali. ETH is now just a stupid token. So Doge, coin of the day. Oh, someone will probably find something else doing better, but you're 100% Doge. Your Robinhood account is 100% Doge. Paul is 100% Doge. Good day, Crypto Princess. You opened a chest and only got 0.9 crow. I know. Crypto.com has been giving out less and less rewards. They changed the whole thing about, sort of the daily. You don't get as many diamonds anymore. It's like, yep, good times coming to a close. That's right, Danny. A note for Charlotte that Ferrari does accept Dogecoin as payment. You want that Ferrari, Charlotte? Your car broke down. You're on the train, gutted, and you missed PAX. Taking the train. Linear Taboo up to 650,000 Doge. Nice. Time in the market versus timing the market. Ramon. Usually a good thing, but a lot of times it depends on when you buy. That's when the timing comes in. I mean, if you just started going crazy and buying in December, when Doge was already up over 40 cents, you've got a lot longer to wait to make money off that. Remember when you had the word gift written on the chart? Yes, I do, Adam. And it's still there. Still there. The gift right there. Yep, still there. September 2024. Doge dipped below 10 cents. And I was like, is that as a gift? I wrote it at the time. It's a gift. And now looking back, it's like, that was a great time to buy. That was a great time to buy. Yep. Gift. Still there. It's good to remind myself every now and then that, yep, I called that one right. Diamond hands forever? Maybe not forever. Now, unless you're thinking with Doge, you don't ever want to sell it, but you might want to spend some. When Doge is more accepted as payment, you can spend your Doge. I've been funding my Dogecoin with a dishwashing job, new to the crypto world, praying for some relief. I'm hoping to still be able to buy more under 25 cents this payday. Everyone like and subscribe. Thank you, Victor. Hannity flew over there. Well, that explains that. So maybe it's recorded. Trump doesn't sleep. Hey, Eric, how are you? Hannity was on, he got a ride on Air Force One. Of course he did. Trump has always liked Hannity, so. ETH all-time high this alt season for ETH. So what is an all-time high for ETH? $4,100? Nope. $4,872, November 2021. $4,872 for ETH. All-time high. Got a ways to go. Do have a ways to go there. But did get over 2,500 on the weekly. That just lined up perfectly right there. 2,500. Next target, 3,500. Got a ways to go there. I don't want to get rid of my rocket on the Doge chart yet because it just looks so good here. Let's go. Much like crypto, everything in the NBA can change fast. Well, at the Celtics, it certainly did last night. That changed really fast. Thank you, Ali. Appreciate the likes. I can't imagine Doge failing to reach all-time high this summer. That's a nice thought. I hope it gets that FOMO. I think it's more going to be the fall again where we're going to see that. But hey, if it wants to do it faster, I'm all for it. If Bitcoin dominance falls below 45%, then you know it's time to exit. Easy peasy. Yeah, that's what, what's her name? Lady Crypto said. I don't know if it's going to go that low. We'll see. Magic 8 Ball is my financial advisor. Okay. Is Dogecoin ready to rock it? Let's see if Magic 8 Ball can now answer the question. As I see it, yes. As I see it, yes, says the Magic 8 Ball. Is the 8 Ball ever wrong? I mean, the 8 Ball said 25-cent Doge on Sunday, and it actually hit 25 cents early Monday morning. So technically wasn't quite right, but it was close. It was only off by a few hours. Rocket, let's go. ETH is a token, Crypto Princess, because ETH used to be a coin when it was proof of work, but then they merged, the big merge, and they changed to proof of stake. So the ETH coins all became tokens. There's no proof of work. There's no coins anymore being minted. They're just tokens now. That's what I mean by that. Toshi's holding up. Is Toshi holding up? Toshi. 0.008. Yeah, because I was saying back here, remember? I was saying back here when we looked at it on Saturday, you might want to take some profits, and it went higher, and now it is holding up here. That's actually a nice looking chart Toshi has there. Nice looking chart. Right now for Doge, we're seeing if we can hit 24 cents again. When am I going to be able to buy Doge at 10 cents? Ha, ha, ha. Nice one, Jay. Round Town, how are you? Yeah, we covered that last night. Coinbase, the stock is now in the S&P 500. That's good for crypto. Yep, I think that's good for crypto. It's also good for Coinbase because now there'll just be a lot of constant buying of that stock. So I'm glad I have some Coinbase stock in my IRA and just let it go. Lavang, thank you. Can you please check the long and shorts on ETH and Doge? Sure. See what's going on the heat map. So on Bitcoin took out some shorts up here as it moved up to 105, and then it stopped. Even though there's some big ones up here at about 105.3, it didn't keep going. So that's Bitcoins. ETH, it's all taken out the shorts. Look at that. Shorts, shorts, short, shorts. That's only on the 48 hour. Let's go to like the 2 week. See what that looks like. Actually, there's no real long ones just in 2 weeks. 6 months. Do we have any really long ETH shorts that were still open? Yep, there are some. There's a bunch of them still open. They're way up though. Interesting. But this move up has certainly taken out a lot of shorts. A lot of shorts. All the way up. So that's what ETH looks like. How about Doge? Doge isn't going to show as much. There are some long held shorts here up to 26.5, 27 cents. Pretty decent size. So that's what that looks like. Matt is 96% Dogecoin, just a touch of Bitcoin. Little Pepe, little Sheeb. I'll be 100% Doge as soon as Cardano goes back to $1. You're going to dump Cardano and roll it into Doge. We will know when the real bull run starts for Doge when the God candles on the hour charts will be a regular occurrence. Once the real China deal happens. We're waiting for the real one, right? All hail the Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 is the way. We could hit 28 cents. Don't need a rocket for that, right? Bought at 12 cents. It's Doge season. Thank you, Galaxy. Tex is back. Feeling good. Win Doge dollar. I still think the fall is when we're going to make the big run. Boom. Boom. I know. I used to hold this thing, remember? I should have waited. Should have waited. 0.003. It's up 36% today. Wow. Nice. I sold it back here. Yeah, somewhere around here. 0.004 probably. So it's getting almost back. Boom. Will I bet 33 Doge on the game? No, I don't bet on sports. I just bet on crypto. I don't want to lose my Doge. Cardano's doing nice. 83 cents. It's up 2% today. What's good with Doge? If I end up making 30,000 on Doge, what strategies to reinvest? We may not see 10-cent Doge again, but perhaps it goes back down. Yeah, Sean, that sort of game that you're thinking about, like selling high and waiting for it to come back down to buy in again, that's a long waiting game. And you're going to want to think about like what to do with the money while you're waiting to buy back in. That's the hardest thing to do. Let's say Doge goes to 50 cents, 75 cents. You sell most of it, and then you're sitting on all of that Tether or USD or whatever. And the whole plan is to buy back in a bear market when it goes much lower. Okay, if you can do that, that's awesome. Most people would not be able to hold that long. You'll get antsy. You'll think, oh, I'll just buy this or I'll just buy that. That's going to be the hardest part. You can just put it on Robinhood, Robinhood Gold, get 4% interest on it while you're waiting. Because you could wait like 6, 8 months or more, maybe a year. And can you really do that with all that cash just sitting there? That's hard to do. Tedward, I hope we get you all-time high. Be nice. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yep, I bought Bohm last year, and it tanked. When you sell on Robinhood, can you transfer it back into your bank account? Yep. Yep. You sell to USD, and then you do a bank transfer or transfer out to your bank. You can do that. What am I going to do with my bonds? Sports card buying. Tom Brady bought a Patrick Mahomes card. Interesting. Beeb, your average is 25 cents. If you take a small sliver of profit at 26, will that drastically lower my average since it's first in and first out? No, not drastically. It would lower it a little bit, though. Doge ain't going no lower. I like that. You like H-bar? H-bar will probably do all right. I don't have a lot of confidence in it doing as well as Doge. Pepito, hey, welcome. Let's see how high it goes first, Alex, before I thinking about like bear market retrace. Let's see how high it goes first. Any thoughts on Ondo? How is Ondo doing? I haven't looked at it in a while. Ondo. Over $1. April 7th, it had dropped to 65 cents. We've got this line at $1.50. I don't remember what that was from. It was probably in this January, February timeframe would be my guess. Since it's red, it was probably resistance at $1.50. But like most cryptos, it's done well. Hasn't done as well as ETH and others since April 7th, but showing good recovery like most. Nothing special about it. It did come up to $2.14 all-time high. But this $1.50 line, that seems to be big resistance line for Ondo. Good luck. They run similar in chart patterns. But Doge can go on a big run without H-bar. Could leave it behind. Hey, Toss, how are you? I don't follow Jeremy Da Vinci. I know he's been around a long time, but I just don't follow him. So I don't know. I will hodl until Kriss tells me to sell. Oh. What's up, Blake? You're blaming me for making the price go up. All I did was put a rocket emoji on the chart. That's all I did. All I did was put a rocket emoji on the chart. Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe Jackson are eligible for the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Yeah, it's only a matter of time, and then Bonds and Sosa and all those guys will be in too. Even Clemens will get in. Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised Joe Jackson, actually. Because that was like real cheating. Pete Rose was just betting on baseball games. Joe Jackson was actually playing them and betting to lose, or helping bookies bet to lose. That was bad, if you know your baseball history. You're welcome. Time for Doge to go to 50 cents. Plus. I like the plus. Not true. That was a Photoshop, Frank. Photoshop. Photoshop. Don't believe anything you see on the internet. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to retweet a Photoshop thing that's not true. I'm not doing it. Show them. I personally plan to invest in myself. Clearing out debt is my goal. Then have next year to build up shares again. That is a great, great goal to have. That's what I did 10 years ago. I was working on getting myself out of debt, which led me to where I am now. But I had to clear that debt out. Boy, you're all into baseball cards and Pokemon cards, aren't you, Low Roller? And spell token, of course, right? I think that's all you have, right? You got Pokemon cards, you got baseball cards, and spell token. But it was on the interwebs. It must be true. Photoshop, AI, those are wonderful things. Especially with the AI, you could just make stuff look so realistic. And it's totally not true. Dogecoin will go up once China and USA have an agreement. It can go up before that. Doesn't have to wait for that. But yes, it will. It will. Dogecoin chilling right now, right before below 24 cents. Bitcoin, is it going to make another run at 105? In ETH, back up to 2,700. All that is in play right now. XRP did hit $2.60, level it hasn't seen since, when was that? That was right here. March 19th, $2.60 on XRP, before dipping down to $1.60 on April 7th. Liberation Day. Who knew Liberation Day was actually the day to clean out your bank account and buy crypto? Who knew? That was the dip. Liberation Day. Clean out your bank, Put all the money in crypto on that day. And you'd be up $1 a share or $1 a coin on XRP. Hey, dancing Doge, look at that. You remember when Doge was 70 cents? A little over 4 years ago. May 7th. Charles, keep buying the dips. I don't know what I'm doing. You're going to fact check my magic 8-ball with yours. Okay. It's a yes. You sell the sports cards and the Pokemon cards for profit to buy crypto. They can't put anything on the internet that isn't true. I know, right? Hey, sounds. Woohoo. Trying to get back over 24 cents here. Ali is thinking 27 cents resistance. 27 cents. That was on Ali's chart here, which I looked at this morning. 27 cents. Strong resistance there. I think we can do better. Help. The Doge rumor mill is doing all it can to pump Doge. It's not a NASCAR race. It's an Indy 500. Better than a NASCAR race. Indy 500. That's your plan too? Probably can't get all debt this run, but want to eliminate a portion. All eyes will be on Doge. Indy 500, May 25th. Thank you for the subs, Galaxy. Appreciate it. Knock stars, you think a midweek reversal and then a Friday trap. Midweek reversal and a Friday trap. We shall see. So my streaming schedule this week, it's going to be a little later tomorrow, probably more like 5 o'clock instead of 4 o'clock. And then Thursday, I'm doing a late night stream. Yes, a late night stream on Thursday. So we'll see whether we got that midweek reversal or not. And heading into Friday, how things look. So a little bit different schedule. Sell the farm and buy Dogecoin. That was April 7th. That was the day. You got in on the Moodang train? The juicy setups, I know, right? 27 cents for the summer resistance. Sell the yacht and buy Doge. I know. Can you believe Dogecoin is worth $36 billion? $36 billion. So the last run, I'm not sure what you're asking, Kilmar. because it went up to 73 cents, like $80 billion market cap. It's been holding since the pandemic. You'll be tuned in Thursday night. Doge will be at 30 cents. We'll see. But yeah, it'll be a late night stream Thursday night because I got an event to go through. An event to go to late afternoon, evening, celebrating big achievement of which I had a really small part, but I got the invite. So I got to go. You're welcome, Frank. I do try to keep things real. I get hopium every now and then. If there's no limit on the amount of Dogecoins, how can it go higher? Well, there is a limit day to day, but it will keep inflating. But that inflation is a percentage of its overall circulating supply. It's less and less and less every day. So take a look at Solana and the inflation of Solana, and you'll see that there's a lot more new Solana tokens that have been minted than Dogecoins have been created. People don't talk about that, but it's true. Last late stream, you were there but asleep. Oh no, the celebration on Thursday is not related to crypto. It's a work thing. It's a work thing. But I like the thought though. Dollar Doge. Peak will rebound, Dean. Again, when I bought it, I'm just like, I'm getting in early and it's going to be a long hold. And we'll just see what this thing does. That's all. So I'm just holding, just letting it go. See what happens. Peak has had a good week, though. It's at 17.6. So, pretty good week right there. It's on the daily. Little pullback from today, but I mean, the previous 5 days, green, 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 up. Yeah, we can get rid of those. Don't need those. Those history. Yep. I don't think Doge is going to make 24 cents. Just kind of hanging. I know half the people don't like the stream, I guess. Half the people here don't like the stream. What? Hey, Yeely, every time Doge run up, all coins like ETH and SHIB run up too. Got a bag of ETH, SHIB. SHIB's at a loss. I want everybody to be in profit. Let's all win. I want everything to go up. Everything go up. Let's go. The crypto trader GPT prediction. Bull market peak, 80 cents to $1.20. Bitcoin pushes all-time high, meme hype returns, all of that. The meeting with Zelensky and Putin, I don't know if Trump's going to be there or not, but it would be hard to think that there would be like a total truce and end of the war, like in a meeting. Is ETH about to nuke? That's what Dan Crypto was saying. ETH just moving up. And earlier in the stream, we then looked at like how ETH has moved up in a week, 50% move up. This 50% move, which has then led to Bitcoin dominance dropping. It's still at 62%. So it's still over 60. Long way to go before it gets to like the 45% zone. But yeah, it's a start. Is this alt season? Is it really alt season? I don't know. Okay, the other internet story, Doge accepted by Apple. I think there are ways through Apple Pay to get Doge to be accepted, but I'm not sure. So I don't know. Did I hear about Jason Tatum? I was watching the game last night when it happened, and I know he was getting his ankle MRI or something, and the notification was that it is a Achilles tendon that has been ruptured. So he's out for a year. He's out for a year. Robinhood stock has been doing great, Kilmar. That was a good buy. Thank you, Donald. Appreciate it. Buying the dips when possible, holding strong. Nice. Scottie Pippen said alt season started. Maybe. We'll be watching. By the end of the year, let's build a house, raise this currency up. Raise it up. Yeah, just kind of slowing down right now. That was the big run this afternoon. Bitcoin kind of falling back. So will Dogecoin come back down to 23 cents, maybe dip to 22.9 again? Is that going to be in the cards? Because I know some of you are looking for another entry point. Some don't get paid till Friday or Thursday if you get paid on the 15th, or Friday end of the week. Well, somebody was saying midweek reversal and a Friday trap. So maybe. Looks like meme coins are about to get nuked. ETH hitting major resistance. I don't know, Kevin. I'm not really on board with that yet. Like getting nuked. Up and down action, yeah. Yelia, how your idea not to sell ETH and SHI, but the loss now and wait until Doge reached 35 or 40 cents? I don't know what you're asking. Again, I don't tell people when to buy and when to sell. I know I don't do that. So my idea not to sell, that's up to you if you want to sell something or not. I can tell personally, me, I'm not selling the crypto I have now. Second half of June will go nuts, Libra's Way says. Good luck to all. People are saying it's going to be hard for Bitcoin to go any higher because not a lot of people can afford $100,000. That's right. People aren't buying Bitcoin anymore. It's the institutions, the governments, the big companies. What did Michael Saylor's strategy be? Just bought how many more Bitcoin? 100,000 more Bitcoin for $1 billion or something. Just crazy. Bitcoin doesn't move based on people like us. No. It's the big businesses, the corporations, the governments. That's why we do Dogecoin. Yeah, Bruce, there's no consistent time of day. Some days at 8 o'clock it pumps, and some days at 8 o'clock it dumps at night. It's never anything that's consistent. Nuking is good for the shorts. Sometimes the shorts win. Eric Trump is a big holder of ETH and a lot of other crypto now. That whole World Liberty Finance thing, it's big. But he was buying ETH when ETH was much, much higher. But now ETH is coming back up. Can we see a buy limit order for stocks? What are you trading on? Are you trading on Robinhood or somewhere else? The internet rumor is now Bitcoin to 150K and Doge to $1.15. I would take that. I would take that. Because that's only 50% run on Bitcoin, but Doge going up, what, 5x? I'll take that. To the moon. All right, Ely. Most of the dips and pullbacks are on Sundays. We see that sometimes. We can look at the daily and we can say, well, look what happened this past Sunday. Saturday went up, and on Doge, Sunday dipped. The week before, Sunday was red. The week before that, Sunday was red. The week before that, Sunday was red. The week before that, Sunday was red. I think you're onto something here. The week before that, Sunday was red. The week before that, wow, that's a lot of red Sundays in a row. I didn't notice that. One, two, and we can probably, and then there was a green one. The last green Sunday was March 25th, March 23rd. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Sundays in a row have been red. Sorry, I'm just learning to count. 7 Sundays in a row have been red for Dogecoin. Wow. I didn't realize it was that consistent. 7 Sundays in a row. Well, Pedro, sometimes it I got a hard head here. I have to see it. Well, now I see it. 7 Sundays in a row have been red. Yeah, topped out in the short term. Top G. Soon to the moon. RR. Good evening. Yeah, see, I'm thinking more like October, November bones. October, November timeframe. JD Vance appearing at the Bitcoin conference isn't going to do much. In fact, in years past, every time there's a Bitcoin conference, Bitcoin price seems to go down. It's just how it's gone. But I will be at the Bitcoin conference this year, and I'll be making some videos from there. Bitcoin conference. I'll be wearing some Doge merch at the Bitcoin conference, seeing what happens. It'll be fun. And maybe I'll see JD. Who knows? Maybe. Yeah, Sunday is the dump day. Good to know. Buy low on Sundays when it's red, or do a swing trade. Sell on Saturday, buy back on Monday. I don't know. You opened a big short on Doge. Good luck. Not. I kind of want Dogecoin to go up. I feel like we're going to go higher. Sorry. High 24s, maybe even to 25 cents by tonight. Going to get a little pump. Because June, July are the summer months, and summer just tends not to have a lot of pumping. Plus, I already said it was going to be the fall in my January 1st, 2025 Doge price prediction video. So I already called it for the fall. So I'm willing it into action. It's going to be the fall, just so I can prove to everybody that I'm right. Yes, Kriss was right. Tell JD to have his 2028 campaign ready. Most likely. When you go to sleep, you're shouting at the moon. Summers are slower, Kevin, because people are on holiday. The volume always ticks down every summer. Volume of trading goes down. Matthew, you want to see Tau? Tau. $466. Up 2% today, but it's had a nice run. Yeah, April 7th at that dip. 170 to now, up 173%. This is one that Raul Paul was pumping. And it looks like it's done very well. Back up to where it was in mid-February. As opposed to Doge. Mid-February is 27-cent range, so not too far away. Not too far away. Just Doge had a bigger drop from December. Yeah, Elon did say that about Dogecoin. It's a feature, not a bug. People just complain, oh, unlimited supply. It's just like, just do your research. And if you complain about it, then why the heck did you buy Dogecoin? That means you didn't do your research. And now you're complaining that you're in Dogecoin with this unlimited supply of coins. And it's just like, you bought it, dude. Why did you buy it? If you know that, don't complain about it. Dogecoin was a blessing 4 years ago. Absolutely. And so far in 2025, I mean, I've done pretty well with it. A lot of you have too. Hey, Ryan, since we are somewhat in a crypto bull cycle, slightly delayed, do you still see a significant crypto winter like the past? No, I don't. I think the ETFs changed the game. The whole adoption, crypto-friendly administration, like all of that, more regulations coming into play. I don't think we're going to have these 80, 90% pullbacks again. I mean, we just had on the meme side, we saw like Whiff and Bonk and those. I mean, you'll still have that on on the meme side, the meme token side. Doge, yeah, I guess Doge is still susceptible to big pullbacks, but not like the whole crypto winter. We have to see what happens, the overall economy. There's going to be a lot more playing into it now than just crypto 4-year cycles. The Bitcoin halving isn't going to have as big of an impact. Particularly with like so many companies, governments just buying Bitcoin now. Strategic Bitcoin reserves. I mean, they're not selling. So if Bitcoin isn't going to go in a big drop, most cryptos aren't going to go in a big drop either. I think the memes still have some volatility to them. Yep, a lot of Doge money did go into Pepe last year and a lot of other memes. A lot more competition for money, investing money with all the other memes. Right now, I don't know when I'm going to start taking profits again, Ped. I don't know. Again, I took big profits at the beginning of the year. So now what I have left, I'm just adding right now, buying little bits when I can. And we'll see. I don't have a plan right now. Somebody named CryptoFace made $2 million on an ETH long trade. Good for CryptoFace. I'm guessing CryptoFace has lost a lot on other trades too. Again, typical gambler mentality. Only post when you win, not when you lose. Right? As soon as XRP gets an ETF you're buying, there's a lot of people trying to front run that. I don't know. What's Pepe going to do, Sean? What is Pepe going to do? It's up 8% today. Pepe has been more volatile than Dogecoin. No doubt. This has been a nice run for the week. I mean, just for the week so far, Pepe's up 80%. Back where it was end of January. So that's a nice cup. It's going to do a little handle here. You're going to see something like that. Could we see that? Might be a buying opportunity in there somewhere. That's what that looks like to me. Just having fun. I'm not a big cup and handle guy anyway. Dogecoin didn't have its cup and handle. Remember we drew this one? Didn't finish the handle. Just kind of fell out. I keep it on there just for the fun of it. Doge going to make another run for 24 cents here. See if it can take out top G. What's your liquidation price, top G? When Dogecoin puts up the God green candle, people will rush to invest. Come on. Peak has potential. It's long term. I'm new. Long term. AI-based coins, yep. I mean, Tau is one right there that we just looked at. Is Fetch going to go on another big run? Or Pepe doing better than Bunk? Hasty John, Doge, and Pengu? You're holding me on my mouse curved line upwards. I draw a lot of lines. Art, you think about 44 cents? Why not 42.69? 44 cents. 44468. Sounds like a good number. 44468. Top G. Doge is coming for you. Doge is coming for you. A Pengu Moon Boy. Up 6% for the day. Yeah, we watched this. Yeah, this was my prediction. Doing better than I predicted, but I did predict it was going to bounce off of a penny and then go higher, and it has. So far, though, for the past week, it's just kind of bouncing up and down. So yeah, you've got that week of trading there where it's just up and down. Are we going to see something where you get a V and you get an opportunity to buy on a lower dip? Or is this just starting to move up like this? I read something about Asians are really buying into Pengu. The penguin is like a cute little animal, like a Doge animal is to us. And the Koreans really like the little penguin. And so Korean markets are holding this up. Could be some truth to that. Will ETH hit 28.89? Yes. ETH will be over 3,000. May take a little longer to get there, but yeah. A hot Doge summer. We have hot summers. We'll be there. Anthony, How are you? Yeah, it's the toys and the things like that. Exactly. Pandas are more China than Korea, I think. I don't know, KMac, if this is a big candle or a fake out. We're going to let it play out. See what happens here. But good day, up 3.5% today for Doge. Bitcoin's only up 1.5%. ETH's up over 7%. So big move on ETH today. Nope. November 6th, 2023, Doge was not at 75 cents. I can tell you that for sure. Doge was not 75 cents at November 6th, 2023. I don't even have to look at the chart to tell you that. Cruel summer, the Bananarama will be back with the cruel Doge summer. I think the summer is going to be hot, not cruel. Time to relax. A little drink and what's that? Some popcorn? Okay. We will see. Which one did you bet on, KMac? That it's a fake out? Well, Doge was a Japanese dog, not really a mascot. I think it was kind of adopted in the US and kind of worldwide as this kind of worldwide meme. You look like a Pepe? That's not nice to say. You're into the reverse Adam and Eve, Kilmar. A lot of people asking about 50-cent Doge, and I'm just like, June, July is like, that's the slowest time of the year. Establish a new meme coin. Hey, Andrew, how are you? Doing good here, hanging out on a Tuesday. Good day for Doge. Yep. Ah, yeah, you forgot the zero. Yes, CDC. I just didn't want people to think, oh, yeah, 75. No. Forgot the zero. What's my best beach? My best beach was probably Horseshoe Bay Beach in Bermuda? No, in the Bahamas. Was that right? Horseshoe Bay? Or is that, I forget where that is. It's been a while. Horseshoe Bay Beach, yeah, in Bermuda. Yes. Horseshoe Bay Beach in Bermuda. It is absolutely beautiful. Best beach. So beautiful. Yeah, they get a lot of people there too. But they do get a lot of people there. But when it's quiet, it's pretty nice. Horseshoe Bay Beach. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Horseshoe Bay Beach. Please check ETH 2681. It's kind of going sideways now. Topped out at about 2730. Now just quieting down. Great run today, though, no doubt. ETH just trading up today. Again, Bitcoin topped at 105 and got rejected. Doge came over 24 cents and now is just hanging just below. Time to dump. Somebody's buying at this price, keeping it up. Must be just the bots. The bots are now trading. We've left it for the bots. Hey, maybe the bots will trade it up to 50-cent Doge over the summer while we're all sitting on Horseshoe Bay Beach. It does get hot in the summertime, though, in Bermuda. I've never been to El Salvador, Danny. With John, that's a good point. With February, March being so bad this year, maybe we'll be good over the summer. Frank says maybe to $1 by the end of the summer. Buy your tickets to the moon. Thank you, Aesthetic, reminding people to like the stream. Appreciate it. Big run up. Did somebody say big run up? Did somebody say big run up?
All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Big run up to the moon. Oh, sci-fi. I didn't know that. Coinbase replaced Discover. I didn't know which dropped out. It was Discover. Wow, that's funny. That is funny. You grew up in Connecticut. I remember Sheepan Beach. Could see Long Island. Then the Jaws movie came out. Yep. That song is fire. Fire. Big run up, stuck in the head all day long. Isn't that? It's a catchy song. Callie did a great job on that song. Very catchy. I don't know how late I'm going to be on Thursday, Mr. T. Last time I started at like 9 at night, something like that. That's East Coast time, Boston time where I am. So something like that. Big run up. That's what we're waiting for. The big run up. To the moon. All right, guys. Well, that is about what we have for today, with Doge just kind of flattening out here right below 24 cents. Will Doge continue the rocket and move up over 24 overnight? We'll find out. I'll be live again tomorrow, again starting at about 5 o'clock p.m. East Coast time on Wednesday, not the normal 4 o'clock time. So make sure that you're subscribed and you've got your notifications on. So then you know when I'm going live. Don't have to worry about it then. I hope everyone has a great evening. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.